So I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm very much looking forward to getting back to Monster Train 2 tomorrow and Friday. I hate leaving a game unfinished. And Blueprints is one of those games where you peel back a layer and there's 5 more underneath. So it's fun to search those layers, and I do want to complete this puzzle game. I know there will be like challenges and other trophies I could get. I doubt I'll go for all the trophies and challenges, but I do at least want to finish the main story / puzzle. So hope I like Mora boxes. I actually do kind of like Mora boxes, and I've done about 6 of them so far. So we're on day 93. Yesterday we started this blueprint maze puzzle thing, and so far what I've got, let me see if I have it pulled up. I'm using this as my reference. We have a, what is it called? The rough draft blueprint, and we started at the bottom where we're keeping track of each room, the letter from the picture puzzle, and the word from the Morajai box. So that's what we're working on. I kind of wish I didn't have to leave so early last time. I hope my Blessing of the Monk camping outside in the secret passage mean that's still there. I do need to, I assume, get coat check again so I can coat check again so I can get the special water we need. What's up, Chopsy Doodle? Good to see you, my friend. You know what to curl up in a ball, but you want to curl up in a ball, but you have to push forward. Oh, geez. You gotta push forward. You know, every day will hopefully get a little better, although that's not always true. Some days are worse than others. But I'm glad you're here either way, my friend. Alright, so the main thing I'm looking for is just coat, whatever it's called. Coat check. Just looking for coat check. Okay. Alright. As soon as we get coat check, we just head back out, and hopefully the thing is there, the outer room that we camped in the outer room. We want to farm some steps for this maze. I don't know if I need to do that yet or not. Maybe I do, I just don't actually know if I need to do that. I don't have a shovel. Because I've only been in the maze once, so... I don't know how long I'm going to go in there, how back and forth I'm going to go. Here we go. Our watering can with the special water. I hope I don't need it, but I assume I need it. If I don't need it, the next time we do this, I don't need to actually even get the coat check. So, what's up, Shogi? Greetings and salutations this fine Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. I'm sure, like Chops Doodle, Shogi's like, you know, I could be doing without another crappy middle of the week Wednesday. There it is, good. All right, so that's there. It looks like the book is blue. All right, so I don't need to keep getting the water thing. Then it looks like perfect. So next time, if I camp out here one more day, I don't have to go do that, and I don't have to waste like, how many steps did I waste? Like 13 to do that, and I don't have whatchamacallit, shoes like I had last time. Okay, is this at least, hopefully this is at least the same. Gallery, solarium, kitchen. Gallery, solarium, kitchen, corridor, music room, ballroom. Okay, good. So this hasn't been changed. Alright. At least I hope it hasn't been changed. God, if it's different from yesterday, then all of my work yesterday is worthless. I really hope that's not the case. We'll check that by seeing if the maid's quarters is just to the left here. Okay, that's the drawing room, which I did have. Okay. I said I was going to go up to the top left to start next time. I think... Do I want to do that? It's going to cost me a lot of steps to get up there. I guess I am going to do that. I'm seeing that there's different lights above here, and I was looking at this note before the stream. Hidden hue. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. I assume that's something about this hallway and the different colored lanterns. I don't know for sure. Alright, I'm looking for the archives, which I put at the top left. Should be up here. Is this the archives? No. The hallway. Got just getting to the top left. Alright, archives. We're in the top left. We're going to start with the archives here. Wednesday should be outlawed. When you become president, you'll bring forth corn dog Fridays and outlaw Wednesdays. Vote for me. Imagine if this was randomized every day. No kidding. Horse. Banana. Peel. Steed. Wow, what is this? Stride. What happens when a banana goes bad? It, spoil. Spoil and... Peel... Stride... Wow, I'm not getting this one. I'm gonna have to think about it and try to do the Mora box in the meantime. Okay, what color do you want? You want... Oh my gosh, it's different shapes. Oh, these are getting weird. Okay, so I'm gonna need the... Okay, actually... The cores. I kept Blueprint's cores so I could have reference to the colors. I'm pretty sure Arvinda Aries is black. And Fen Aries is red. I might need this as a reference for these different things here. Let me have this as a reference here. Okay, so Fen Aries needs the red one. Holy crap, going to the top left was maybe not the best idea. Cora Rika is orange, so I need 2 oranges here and here. So it's red up there and there, orange there and there. So I need a second red. So I need to turn one of these oranges red. No, I could turn the black red, actually, by clicking that. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So I need to get this red here and this black down here. And Korika needs the 2 oranges. So how do I do that? Okay, so we want that red there. And the black we want to end up there and then turn it red. If I do this, I can get one of the oranges there. Man, this is a tricky one. Holy shnikes. Rand went to rank 8 just to up the difficulty on himself. Well, I didn't realize the difficulty of the Mora puzzles was going to go up. I did not realize that. That I did not know. I feel like I'm pretty good at these things, but, you know. Alright, so the reds are actually in place. I need to get the oranges in place. No, the reds aren't in place. This one needs to be done there. Need to figure out how to get one more orange on the bottom level. Which... Here, let me reset. How do I get the oranges down? I think I need to move the oranges up and then swap them with a green is what I think I need to do. And in order to do that, I need to do something like that. No, I can get the orange. Yeah. Okay. So if I do this, drop you down, do this. Okay, now I have an orange on the top and the bottom. So I need the oranges to be these two corners. I need the reds to be these two corners. So... even the missing letter pictures seem rough. Yeah. So this orange is in the wrong place. I need the orange to be there. What does this need to be? This needs to be orange. If I swap that, that orange is in the right place. That black doesn't need to be there, or the red needs to be there. Oh boy, okay. Geez. So I can kind of get things in place, but or almost in place. I need to have one side done. Like I need the red and the orange to be in place on the one place, and I can like swap the black to the place and put it in place. I know what I'm saying, it's not making sense, but so there, red and orange. Okay, those are in the right place. Those actually are in the right place. If I can get orange and black in the right place, that's actually right up here now. But now I can't, because that's right, and I could press red, and this would be right, but now I have to swap things around, though. Goodness gracious. I think I might need to restart this again. So I can get one or the other side right. I need another wish I could turn one of the oranges green or black so I could move it around better. I wonder if I need to use the purple to move something around a little bit more. So if I get green and black on the same side, how does that help me? I think it actually doesn't help me. Ah, geez. Okay, let me think this through. I have 2 oranges. The only color I could turn an orange is gray. I actually could turn an orange red if I turn the black red, but if I do that, then I can't hardly move anything at all. Well, it does get red in its right position. But if I can keep that red where it needs to go. Put that orange where it needs to go. So now I just need an orange here. I guess I could do this. That gets an orange there. So now this floor is actually done. Problem is I need an orange up top here. God, this is tough. Let's see here, because if I could move the purple down, and that would get the red in the wrong place. Gets that red on top. That's not what I meant to do. Jeez. This is why you could never push through and solve Rubik's Cubes. Having to make progress with the side, then destroy that progress in order to progress always sets you back. Yeah, I was never a Rubik's Cube person either. I feel like this is a little easier than Rubik's Cube, but, you know, I'm no Rubik's Cube master or anything. Okay, those two are right. But then I gotta screw this up. If I do that, that's right. Oh, 2D is probably used in 3D, but still these tiles have different rules. Yeah, they do. And I kind of knew all the rules, but... Oh my gosh, I think I'm almost there. Oh, we're almost there. This is right, this is right, this is right. All I needed is that one to be black to be there, and I'd press red and we have it. Gosh, we're so close. We're so close. Now this one's right, but this one's wrong. You're curious and someone coded a Mora box solver in Python. Crazy, that is pretty crazy. Again, this is right, except the placement's not quite right, so... Jeez, it's so hard. The problem is that you can only move with, well, 3 blocks, I guess. The purple, which is very annoying movement, the black and the green, and we only have 1 of each. Oh, man. So I can do that, and we have the reds in place. Jesus. Oh, man, I guess I shouldn't have gone in this order, but okay, well, I'm committed now. How can I do this? Feel like what I need is not just click random stuff, is to have a plan of what needs to happen. So I need a red here and here, but the red that's on one of those sides is actually the black that gets changed to red. So we need orange here and here. I think maybe my last move needs to be purple dropping to orange. I think that might need to be my last move, because otherwise I can't get the blacks in place, I think. So I think I need to get an orange on the bottom. There. And then I need an orange in place here with purple there. Purple there, right? Yeah. So like if I do that. All right, purple's there. There, okay. I get purple in place there, so that's ready for its final setup. I just need the black on the bottom here. I'm just spinning my wheels now. Because if I hit the purple, orange will be in place where I need it to be. The problem is now I need the bottom setup, which is black here to turn red, and then this orange here. Goodness gracious, this is freaking hard, man. Or I could have the black end on the top, maybe. Instead of the red, so I'd want... this. This. Again, this is almost it, actually. If this red was here and this orange was here, I just have to click that into place, turn this red, and I'd have it. Oh my gosh, I did not know I was going to be jumping into immediate, mind-bendingly difficult Rubik's Cube puzzles to start the day. Right, well, what I'm doing is not working. Golly, man. I don't think moving to the middle is going to do me any good here. Jesus, man. Holy crap. One full dive into the deep end to try and solve this maze ended up hitting his head. Yeah, no kidding, man. I think this might be the hardest Mora box I've tried to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. 2 different solving corner thingies. And only 3 movable blocks. This is insanely effing hard, man. Okay, bottom is now done. Problem is, I think I need to use purple to finish this off. Purple needs to move down again. We'll just drop this here. What is this? Following colors are supported. A Python. Okay, this is... Okay, I don't know that I'm going to try to use that. Especially because when I clicked on it, it's on my laptop where my chat is. No, I'm not going to cheat yet. I'm not going to cheat yet. Although who knows, I might need to soon with how freaking over my head I'm feeling with this effing puzzle. So that's correct. If I click the red, I'm actually 3 of 4. It's more like a emergency flotation device, only is in case of drowning. Okay, thank you. Spinning my wheels here. Oh man, I think I'm really close to having this actually. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Oh, I'm so stinking close. I'm like one move away from it here, too. Because this is right, and this is right. And I just have to drop that down, and that's right. And then change this color. But this one needs to be here. How can I shift these? How can I shift these without screwing it up? I think by doing this. No, I don't think that works. I think we're still at the same problem where this gray is here. Oh my god, we're so freaking close to it. Okay, we're like one move off because this is correct, and this is correct, but the green is in the way. I don't know how to fix this last step. Oh my god, this is so ridiculously hard. This needs to be orange. Again, I just can't get them in the right order at the right time with the stupid little movement choices I have. Making small adjustments is so hard on this one. Oh my god, man. If anybody in chat's got tips for how to frickin' beat this crap, other than use a program that plays the game for you, I'm all ears. I'm all ears about help on this. What the hell even is that? A 2D Rubik's Cube? Yeah, that's basically what it is. And it's the worst one I've ever done. I mean, I've done a lot of Mora Jai boxes, but this is the hardest one I've had to do by far so far. By far so far. What's up, RPG? Welcome to Rubik's Cube Hell. You ever liked Rubik's Cube? Me neither. Me neither. What did the army of corncobs say to their commander after he yelled at them to pay attention? We have been listening, Commander. We are all ears. Well done, well done. Well done. Okay, so what's my next goal? I have this one set up. I need this side to be set up correctly. This is so stinking hard, man. I don't know if I have the brain power to frickin' do this, man. I kind of just want to just click things until something looks like it clicks into place right now, because that's kind of what I'm feeling. Just click around like a Rubik's Cube. I'm just going to click things until something maybe does what I think it needs to be. Clicking around like a freaking monkey. Like an ape monkey playing with blocks. What's up, Sir Hiss? Anybody here good at Rubik's Cubes? I am accepting hints on how to beat ridiculous Rubik's Cube-ness here. You're fiddling with one right now. You are fiddling with one right now. You are not successful. Oh my gosh. I got it when I wasn't even trying. I was just pressing buttons. That's how stupid these puzzles are. It's better when you don't even try. You just randomly press buttons. All right. Well, there's our word. Now I still got to figure out this crap. Peel, horse, hoof, spoil, stride, herd. What's going on with this banana? Why is it all discolored? Is there like a type of banana that has this weird discoloration on it or something? Like, what's that banana from Balatro? Rotten? Wasn't there a special type of banana on Balatro? What was it called? I forget what it's called. Peel. Yeah, Gros Michel, Cavendish, those are the ones. Cavendish. there any type of horse that is close to that? Cavendish, Cravendish, Avendish. Probably not. So we're trying to figure out with this puzzle, for those who may not know, is these two pictures each have a word associated with them, and the word associated with each picture needs to have a difference of one letter. Trot. Trot and rot. That's gotta be it. Trot and rot. That's the best I got. So that means there's a T missing. So he's trotting and he's rotting. All right, we'll go with that. All right, so here we go. This, red. $16. I did the letter, so that'd be a T, and the word was through. Is that right? Trot and rot, and the word is through. Okay. All right, it only took us 42 minutes, but we got there. All right, to the next one we go. So, where's the top corner? I think the corner is here. So this room is going to be, well, I guess we'll do the room below it then. So this would be the room below, is the, what is this room called? The chapel. So that would be here. I think I did 8 here. Chapel. And I spent 40 minutes trying to figure out what this word is. Your brain sure is rotting. Yeah, no kidding. All right. That's like a dumbbell or a weight or a 3. And that's a tree. Christmas tree. I think it's tree and 3. I take out the H, right? T-H-R-E-E. T-H-R-E-E. T-R-E-E. So we take out the H. I think that one's H. Alright, let's do a mind-bendingly difficult Mora box now. You saw Ko had to make a map in Excel to figure out this whole maze, huh? Alright, so blues. What do blues do? I don't remember what blues do. How do I make 4 oranges? Is there a way to turn a blue orange? Okay. If you surround it, I guess you can. Oh, it does whatever's in the middle. That's right. Blue does whatever's in the middle. Beautiful. Alright, well that one was way better than the other one. Lantern. Okay. Lantern. Okay, alright, that one didn't take me a year. That's good. Alright, so chapel. Which way did it come in the chapel? Alright, well I think... Gosh, yeah, I need to orientate myself. So that's that one. So below it would be the... What is this room? This room's called the cloister? It's called the cloister? It's called the vestibule. Vestibule, that's the one. Okay. So that would be below here would be the vestibule. All right, vestibule. Okay. And what do we got in the vestibule? We have, looks like a wine bottle, a medal with a 1 on it, gold, silver, bronze, bottle, medal, Award. Award. Winner. Win and wine? Maybe it's win and wine. That's probably it, right? You've been watching the playoffs even though the Raptors didn't make it, huh? Meow will be beside a Thunder bench. Yeah, Thunder did much better. I watched their game I watched their highlights last night. Yeah, good job. They're up 2-1 in the series now, right? I'm not watching the Pacers at all because I don't care about Pacers or who's at the Knicks. All right, I think we go win and wine. Win and wine, so missing E. So missing E. There. And then what do we got here? Okay. White turns gray when you click it. What does it do before that, though? Surely it's not just turn gray for no reason. All right, this one's black, right? No, this one is purple. This one is black, right? Okay, that one's black. This one is red. This one is orange. Okay, so that's the right color there. This one's orange, so I need to get this one down here. How do I get that one down there? Okay, so I got the orange one there. Purple one there. Black there. I need to get red down here. How do I get red to go down? Probably use the purple guy again. SGA versus Hallie. Not sure who Hallie is. I assume that's a Pacers guy. Oh, white spreads the gray? Is that what it does? Gosh, what are the rules for the friggin' things? White influences gray, apparently. How do I even make use of white here? Because otherwise white and gray are kind of worthless to me, aren't they? Alright, so I need... Gosh, what do I need here? I think I need the middle to be all the grays. What's up, Halcyon? How are we doing? Breaking my brain with, whatchamacallit puzzles. Mora Jai boxes, aka mother effin' 2D Rubik's Cube puzzles. Okay, so I got the middle as all blacks and all grays and whites. So I need to swap the red to get the red down to here. The orange needs to be down to there. I think this might actually be it here. Bam! Alright, nice. We're in purgatory right now. Yes, light. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. So that right there is chapel. The pool is next to it. I think I saw the pool from here. I could probably do the pool puzzle right now. Oh gosh, my all turned around now. That's archives. Directly below archives was the chapel. God, this is freaking hard to keep track of. So... So I think I need to go to the one to here. This, chapel. Oh wait, so I need one to, if that's the chapel, I need to get to the right of this, which means going this direction, which I can't get to from here. Great. I'm just wasting steps right now. Did I screw this up? The pool is here. Is chapel directly next to the pool? Okay, it is. I'm all turned around. All right, well, let's do pool while we're here then. Jesus, this is confusing as hell. Ear. I'm gonna say this has got to be year, right? I mean, calendar. It's got to be year and ear, so missing a Y. At least that's what I think it is. So, Y. And then the word. How did we even get here, Halcyon? Well, it'd be a spoiler if I told you. But if you want a spoiler, here it comes. Turn off your ears. I'll go like this when I'm done with the spoiler. We had to get a clue that told us that we need to get the water pouring thing, the gardening thing, filled with water from the still, which is from the trading post. And we had to pour that on, while we had the blessing of the monk, we needed the secret passage outside, and we poured that water on the white book. It turned the book blue. We open that, we can get through this area. There. Spoiler done for anybody who cares. All right, what do we got here? These are reds. How do I change color to red? So white can change color to gray. Let's see here. Interesting. So this green is never going to move. What does yellow do? Yellow moves up. Okay, there we go. Oh, this one's weird. Okay. How do I... What happens if I do this? You turn gray? You turn gray. How do I turn these red? How do I get 4 reds? What does yellow do? It just goes up. I think there's something going on with how whites... I feel like I'm not understanding what the white ones do. Okay, red turns whites black. Now let's blue move around. How do I change? Oh, and then blacks turn to red when you press red. Okay, so I need to turn these 3 grays into blacks. That's my first thing. So I think I need to turn 3 blues into whites and then turn them into blacks. Okay, I don't know if I should have done all of them, but... how did I turn them into blacks? If they were surrounded by grays, did that do it? How do you turn the whites to blacks? Okay, the red turns the whites to blacks. Okay, so I actually have the right number of colors now. I don't know if I have the ability to move them in the right direction or not. I don't know if I can move... Okay, I think I can. There's that one there. That one there. Okay, so we got those all into place. There it is. Bam! Alright, we got it. Okay, alright. What's our word here? Okay. A, and I'm gonna put this in parentheses word, so that I know that that's the letter and that A is the word. Okay. Okay. So archives is above chapels, above vestibule. Chapel's right next to the pool. That is the foyer, I think. Yeah, that's the foyer. Which direction is that? Is that directly across from something? So the chapel is that way. God, I think I might have to do an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of this. The chapel... One of these is at the edge. The chapel is at the edge. So that's east. So pool is to the east of chapel. East. So that would be north. That would be south. So foyer is south of the pool, I believe. I hope that's right. Okay. Go here. Change the size. Alright, let's go do this. Okay, pictures. Book. Tree. I mean, it looks like a Bible. Christmas tree, holiday. Lights. Gift. Can't you just write the name in paint and white Comic Sans? I don't get it. Tome. I think you're making a joke, Halcyon, but I don't get the joke. Cover. Page. Bookmark. Tree gift. Present. Noel. Pine. Spine? Maybe spine and pine? Does that seem like a stretch? A book has a spine, and a Christmas tree has a pine tree. White names and red letters and words. I could change it, but why change it? I've already done it. No, I'm not making that change, Halcyon. If you want to play this game, get to this point and start doing it, feel free. But I'm not. That's way too much work to change right now. Cover. I don't know. Spine and pine feel like too much of a stretch to y'all. I wish this length here was there, because if it was like referring to the spine, I feel like that would make more sense to me. Girth. I don't know. Length. I'm feeling pine and spine, which would be an S. S. Alright, where's our Morjai box? Alright, what color are these? These are green, so I need to change an orange to a green. So that would work. Holy crap, did I just nail it? Almost. This would actually turn green right now. Would that be helpful? It might be. Crap, if I had... Oh, I think I almost actually had it there. If I turn that green first. If you hear sounds coming from outside my apartment, which you will, crap. They're painting my apartment. Or they're painting all of the apartments around here for some reason. Okay, that's good. Turn that green. Turn that green. Bam, there it is. Let's see, it's probably loan shark thugs marking the homes of debtors. I'd move. Okay. Cast. Alright. Okay. I hope the spine and pine is right. I'm gonna probably get a bunch of these letters wrong, but it's fine. Okay. And sorry if I was short with you, Halcyon. When people tell me to do things differently when I'm in the middle of doing them, it kind of is a little frustrating. You should play your game differently. Well, I'm not going to play my game differently right now. Sorry. Okay, pool. So foyer, south. So directly south of here. To the left should be the vestibule, which we already did. To the right, I could maybe... see what's over here. Alright, so this is the gym. So this should be right here, I think, is gymnasium. I hope that's right. Gymnasium. Okay, 16. You frame me that I tell you to do something while I ask. Okay, your question was, can't you just write the names in paint in white Comic Sans? Yes, I could. I'm not going to. Sorry. Is that a better answer? I'm not changing the way I do it because you asked me. I'm sorry. I already have it. I've already done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've done 11 of them. I'm not changing it. I'm sorry. I'm doing very difficult puzzles and you're telling me to do them differently, or you're asking me to do them differently, and I'm not prepared to do them differently. Wonder what this maze would look like if you were colorblind. I guess it's the same because it's all one color, right? Most people are what, red-green color blind, so it being all blue and white probably is okay. What is this? A shoelace, tie, thread, shoelace, and this is what? Metal, 1. It's not a knot, is it? 1, win, metal, gold, lace, lace, thread, rope, lace place, yes. Place? Lace in place? Yeah, that's what you said. Lace and place. So that would make this a P. I could see it. I could see it. Is it pointing to the end of the shoelace? I don't know what the end of that thing is called, but basically all these pictures have little, like, measurements and arrows and things. You can try to look up what the end of a shoelace is called. Aglet? Is that really what it's called? I think lace in place is probably what it is, so I'm gonna go with that. Alright, what do we have? The color of this one is red, so I need to turn... I need to make the whites... the grays whites. And then turn the whites to red, is that right? Bam, nice. You knew there was a funny name for it. Aglet is a silly little name. Is that really a word? A-G-L-E-T? Okay. 2. Alright, so gymnasium. Can I keep track of where I am? Not really. Golly, I don't even know which room I came in. I probably do need to take more steps. Get more steps before coming in here, just because going back and forth to figure out where we're going to not waste my steps. So that's pool. Pool on top of foyer. That was gymnasium. I want to go into this room right here to the right. What's this room? Well, here's the conference room. And that is the den. And that's the furnace. Okay, I need to... Holy crap, I'm... New rooms and I don't know what they're connecting to. I know I'm wasting my steps, but if I don't stay oriented, I'm gonna get wrecked. Okay, there's closet. Where's a room I recognize? Jesus, I'm not recognizing any of these rooms. I mean, I recognize what they are, but I don't know how to reference them. Stuck in the middle of a maze. Foundation. I know where foundation is. Foundation is right here. Okay, well, let's use foundation as our reference, and let's just do the foundation puzzles, I guess. Alright. That looks like a pot. Maybe that's boiling. And like a painting of a river. Or stream and steam. Stream and steam, I think that's it. So the missing letter would be an R. R. Yeah, okay, good. I got agreement, I'm happy with that. Oh my gosh, can you walk down there and fall? Alright. And then we've got our Mora Jai box here, which apparently I can't do from above. Alright, orange changes color, and the color we need is orange. Okay, so I have 4 colors. If I press the blue, it'll move up. To there. I feel like doing that messes up stuff, though. That's almost it right there. I think I've messed this one up. If there were 2 oranges around that would work. Gray can't do anything. You're fine with you saying no, I really am. You're not fine with me saying I did things I didn't. Sorry for sounding pretentious and backseat. That's okay. I don't know if you've ever streamed Halcyon. It's really hard to... It's really hard to convey... What am I trying to say? It's hard to talk through text. So, when you say things in text, even if you put a question mark, it can come across in my brain as pushy. And I know you didn't mean to be pushy, and I'm sorry if I overreacted. It's really hard to stream and chat and play video game and do all this crap all at the same time. So, also, it's hard to frickin' focus on doing that while playing a puzzle, while chatting. It's streamings can be confusing sometimes. Salt dissolves the brain. There it is. If you hang out while I played FTL Hard Mode No Pause, I yell at chat all the time. It's kind of why I stopped playing Hard Mode No Pause, because I didn't like how much I was yelling at chat all the time. So. I need to get the blue up to the top without moving those. Thank you. I appreciate it, Halcyon. It's almost there. I could turn that orange. They'll turn this orange right now, but they'd be in the wrong positions. If I did. Actually, no, I can't. Jeez. Yeah, sorry, I know you're... put the blue up, then but the black mid had to be gray. I don't know. Trying to give me tips on this right now with stream delay is probably not going to be very successful. I think I need to keep this in the middle. Okay, those are placed right. This might do it here. Got it. All right, there we go. Okay, another A. Why are all these A's here? So this is a word. Okay, that was the move you were saying. Okay, good. Good job. I didn't understand it. Let's see. I can see a room from here. Which room can I see from here? I can see the... I think that's the ballroom, which is to the east. Yeah, ballroom to the east. Okay. All right, what pictures do we have? Pig. And something. Maybe boar. Boar, pig, pork. Music, score, time, signature, note, sheet, swine. Yeah, I guess that's another word. Snout. It's kind of pointing to the snout. Hoof. I don't know if that's what... I think pigs actually have, because of a book I read recently, I think they call them trotters. I think they're actually called trotters or something. They're pig's feet. Score, time, signature, time, music, score and board. No, it has to be, that's not correct. That is not how this puzzle works. It needs to be one different letter, and that's not how you spell boar. Boar is B-O-A-R, by the way. Score is S-C-O-R-E. Boar would be B-O-A-R, so I don't think that would work. Swine, wine, sign, swin. I don't think swine works with here. I don't think. It's called a treble clef. Clef, treble, that's a half note and 8 notes. Notes, note, N-O-T-E, N-O-T-E-S. Boar is B-O-A-R. It's not really a boar because boar would have tusks, I think, too. I don't think boar would be the right one. Am I spelling... Did I say that right when I said boar? I think it's B-O-A-R is how you spell boar. B-O-R-E is like you bore somebody. Oh, clef and cleft? Wow, that would be my favorite word, obtuse. That is a clef and a cleft hoof. Do pigs have cleft hooves? Do pigs have cleft hooves? Pigs have cloven hooves. Cloven. Cloven, cleft hoof. That might be it. It might be clef and cleft, which is really a bit of a stretch, but okay. All right, so that would be T, clef and cleft. So this is ballroom. Alright, well done, Shopsdoodle. If that's right, we'll say that's probably it. If it's an obtuse clue, that's probably the correct clue. Alright, now let's see if we can do this thing. Alright, so that's blue. So I need 4 blues. And the change color of blue... How do I change something to blue? White turns to gray. Do I change the color of anything else? Just gray to white. How do I change? That should mean you can make blue act like white. Well, if blue acts like white, doesn't it just turn... It turns a gray to its color. Okay. So I need blue act like white, which means I need grays next to blues, I think. So that gave me 1 extra blue. Alright, we got our 4 blues. There it is. Alright, good call. Wow, I was not thinking that making a blue act like a white would change grays to blues rather than grays to whites or whatever. That's confusing, but okay. Good call, Chopsy. Shade. Alright, shade in the ballroom. Okay. So, foundation. Keep myself orientated. Was there to ballroom. The ballroom is east at the foundation, so if I keep heading east, I will run into... this is spare room, I think. Okay. Alright, what do we got in here? Snail and sail. It looks like pretty straightforward. Snail, sail, so missing an N. So N. And what do we got here? Alright, we need blues again. So blues can act like oranges. Which is that good for us? We need the orange to change to blue, actually, so we just want to do that, I think. Is that right? I'm not sure if that was right. So I need to get blues on top. I think I need to get one of these blacks in the middle so I can have the blues act like blacks. So I also think I need to get the yellow in the middle. Alright, so if I do that, I can move you here. Yes, and you here. Crap. If I turned this blue, I think that would have just been it. I think I screwed up. I think I actually had it there if I did that differently. So what did I do? I think I got you first, yellow in the middle. I need a blue. I need another blue on the bottom. What did I do? Orange. That blue. Okay. Got it. This is obtuse AF. Meow Sanity is tanking because the blueprint devs ran Canyon. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to solve puzzles. I can't help your sanity, unfortunately. Alright, I'd like to head north. So, spare room. Ballroom to spare room. So that's west. North would be that way. Alright, so the next room north is... Oh, this is the, yeah, this is the game room. What is this called? The Parlor. This is the Parlor. So this should be one room north, I think, is the Parlor. Parlor. Okay. What do we have? Chart. Rat. Rat. What else could this be? Tail. Mouse. What else could this be? You're just exhausted with the unintuitive shiznizle. Okay. Well, don't worry. I'm trying to get this done today so that if this is the last puzzle, I can put blueprints to bed successfully. I don't know if there's another word for this. Charts. Graph. Maybe graph? Chart. Tail. Trail. Mouse or rat? What else could this be? Whisker? Chart and rat are not... Again, that's not how this puzzle works. They need to be two different words within one letter of each other. It's like rat or rats. Not chart and rat. There's way too many differences in letters there. Line. Grap. Gaff. Raff. Chart. Heart. C-A-R-T. Cart. Char. They're both tall. No, that's not how the thing works either. Although tall and tail are close. Tail. T-A-I-L. T-A-L, I don't know. Tail. Ale. Something to do with them going up. I don't know. What's a single word that can be describing both of these pictures, or that there's an aspect of each picture that is within one letter of each other? Tall and stall? I don't feel like stall fits either of these things. Line and... Oh, is there anything else going on with this rat thing? He's standing. Stand and... Sand and... I might have to come back to this one. Let's do the, let's do this while we think about that. All right, what color does the diamond one need? It's not blue. Not Eureka's orange. I think it might be green, actually. Okay, so I need 4 greens. So I need 2 greens around a blue. While orange is in the middle. How do I do that? 2 greens around a blue. Right there. Okay, that one. So if I now put... Getting the greens in the right place. Rate and rat. Oh, rate. I think that's a rate. Rate and rat. It's better than anything I got. All right, we'll go with that. So that's E. I feel like I'm probably going to get a bunch of these letters wrong, because I feel like I'm not getting a lot of these correct, but that's okay. 2 greens around a blue with orange in the middle. There. Okay, that gives me an extra green. I still need 1 more green, though. So... 2 greens around a blue, orange in the middle. I think I need the blue there. There we go. Alright, we got 4 greens. Now, how do I get this green out of there? How do I get that off the side? I guess I could turn that one. If I could turn this one green. There it is. Good. It's a heart rate. Oh, okay, like a heart rate monitor, I guess. I don't think it looks like that, because you're using a line and across, but it's close. You know, obtuse is the name of the game. Turn. Okay. Alright, so, spare room. Do I know which direction I came from for spare room? I don't. So I'm gonna have to use a bunch of steps to figure out my reference here. Which way did I come in? I think I came in this direction. Try to orientate myself here. Okay, that's spare room, and that's parlor or ballroom. So I'm right here. So if I go up and go left, I don't have that one yet. Which would be here. Wow, the door's on top, isn't it? Okay. So I think this is closet. Is that what it's called? Is this called closet? Bedroom closet. Oh, it's just closet. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this should be closet. Right above ballroom, I believe. And they really stuffed it full of stuff here. So we got pie and pig. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, yeah, it does. P-I and then P-I-G. So G. That one's pretty simple. I was thinking P-I-E pie, but that was a different one we did. G, and then we gotta grab this thing. All right, so we need oranges. All right, so if I turn an orange pink, then I still have enough oranges for this. I can start moving the pinks around to hopefully get things in place. Almost it. I probably had it at some point and missed it. This one feels like another one I can just kind of click until it, I think, gets in place. Beautiful. Really sad the devs wasted such a great opportunity with this shiznazole. It's like they rolled out of bed during the development and said, you know what? There should be some puzzles where there are clues that will never be connected in any other reality except this one. I don't know. I've never tried to make a puzzle game. I have a feeling based on that maze book that making your clues as hard to understand as possible is sometimes the goal, and they have succeeded at that goal. Okay, so closet, and directly across from closet is conference room. And I came from ballroom, so I think this is north. Is that right? Oh gosh, I need another reference. What's next to it? Den, which I haven't done. Dark room. We're around here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I think that's north. I think closet. I think closet is directly north of ballroom. Let me check that. I know I'm wasting steps. Is this ballroom directly below, right here? Yes. Ballroom to the north. Closet directly to the north is conference room. Okay. I think. Trying to stay orientated here. Conference room. Meow is not succeeding right now in being positive. Well, hey, I'm glad it's not just me. I yell at chat, you yell at the devs. It's a cycle of abuse, you know? We all are all angry at this together. So what do we have here? Looks like a farm, or a barn, or wheat, or a field. And we have music again. Last time this was clef, but note, time, music, treble. It's called a staff. The music is on a staff. Farm, barn, field, wheat, rhythm. Yeah, it could be rhythm. Time, note. Again, those are half notes and eighth notes. Half, eighth, 4/4 time signature. Let's see. Ranch. Harvest. Beat. B-E-A-T. Gosh. What are other musical words? Tempo. Tune. Melody. Country for that one. Yeah, it could be like out in the country, or rural. R-U-R-A-L. Rural. Agrarian, yeah. Agriculture. We can think of lots of synonyms for the different pictures, but can't think of one that has one letter separating them. Field. Field. Yield. DMCA, because music sucks. A place where people wear denim skirts. Now you're thinking of Missouri Bible College again. Jeez. It's kind of a little hill on there. Hill. What's interesting is on this music thing is I don't know what the thing above and below it is supposed to be. What is this out of focus thing there? Is this be like a metronome or a sand through an hourglass? Barn. Yeah, barn I thought of earlier. I don't... Barn. Music, clef. Is it clef again? We did cleft for cleft hoof last time. Treble, because that's a treble clef. Hills, rolling meadow, golly. Sign, music signs. Oh, goodness gracious. 4/4. There's a 4 on there. F-O-U-R and F-O-R. 4. Let me look at all the words you put. Harvest, country, rural, barn, meadow. Meadow. Is there anything with meadow? Taco cat. I don't know what that's referencing, but totally. Hill. One of those is correct, lol. I don't know if you're giving me spoiler or if you're just making a joke. One of those words is the correct one. Harvest. Country. Count. Count and country are close, but there's 2 letters different there. What about rural? I don't see a word in rural that I can take 1 letter out of or add 1 letter to. Barn. And what about barn? Ban? Bar. Bar. A bar of music. Barn and bar. I think that's it. A bar of music. Yeah, the lines in music. The lines of the music are actually called a staff, but a measure, you can call them bar. You can call it a bar. So that's good. So bar and barn. So N. Oh gosh, that was a tough one. Okay, N. And then, that, again, feels like a bit of a stretch, but, you know, there it is. A lot of these are very difficult hidden things here. I think yellow is the color we want for this, right? Yeah, okay, so... Yellow. How do I get an extra yellow? I need 2 oranges around a yellow. I need 2 yellows around an orange is what I need, actually. There. There it is. Alright, simple enough. Bard! If only Bard was the answer. Right, path. I hope I put this in the right place. I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish this today because I don't have enough steps. Unless I go into the house now to try to gain a bunch of steps, but... Alright. Okay, so... If this is correct and closet is below, so I'm looking south. Looking south, turning to the left would be east. This should be the den to the east, which makes sense because gymnasium is at the other side. So I think this is going to be, I think that's the den. This is the den, right? With the clocks in it. Yes, the den is the clock one. Okay. All right, what do we got? We got a spear, or what was this one last time? It was like sharp and harp, I think. And what was this? Chart, graph, haft. Devs were like, we're gonna take this alien mothership and this carton of eggs and make it connect the letter 4 to flying. The letter 4, huh? Yeah. Chart. What was this one last time? It was line and... It wasn't line, it was... What did we say it was? Heart rate monitor? Rate? You said a rate last time. Rate. Spear, haft, shaft, chart, graph, line, grate. I don't know how this could be a grate. Grate is like a cheese grate. I don't think I see that one. Is there anything with spear? Spar? seer, pear. Spear and pear would be a one, but that's definitely not a pear. Sharp, harp, char, harp, sarp, shap. No, none of those are. A lot of those aren't even words. Chart, chat, heart, char. Graph, gaff, grap, gra. Oh man, maybe is there part of this that I'm not understanding? It looks like a sharp spearhead, haft. I haven't tried shaft, haft, saft, shaft. I feel like there's a lot of words for this one that I'm not understanding. Like, I never would have thought of rate. Peak, there's like a peak. Peaks and valleys on a graph. The thing with spear that's close to peak. Poke. Poke is close. Stab, yeah, maybe a different word that spear can do, like stab. Puncture. Meowie's becoming irate. Tip. Thrust. Thrust and trust? Like a bank trust? Could this ever be a trust? Man, that feels like a real stretch. I could kind of see thrust and trust working, but the only connection there is like a bank would have like money charts, but would also have a trust in it. I don't know about that. That seems even for this, that feels like a stretch. Trust and thrust. I'll put an H there. What are we looking at letter-wise? ESPN so far. I don't know that these letters are right. Although so far a lot of the letters aren't looking like they're spelling out words, so. You think you got this one, but that means you shouldn't say it. ESPN Sports, yeah. Well, Xkeeper, if you have a hint, I don't mind a hint, because a lot of these things are feeling really like a stretch, and I'm not even sure if what I'm getting is correct, so. So, if you did get it, and you know what, maybe give me one of the words, and maybe we can figure it out. Most are left without the right. You think most are left without the right. I don't know what that means. The longer word needs to be on the left. I don't... Really? Is that true? I have to start making notice of that, as left is always the longer word. I don't know if that's true. The chart has a ... in the middle. It has a peak. Has a mountain. Has a point. Tip. Tip of the spear. Yeah, well, it can't be tip on both of them. Is there something with peak that we could do with spear? Peak. Speak. Peaks. Pack. Peck. Mountain. Pike. Pike. Peak. Too many different. Spike. Spike and pike. I think that's it. I think Meow got it. Pike and spikes. That would be a letter S. No, I don't think it's tips and tip. Although if it was, that would be an S too. So that would be a spike there, and that would be a pike there. Pike is P-I-K-E, not P-Y-K-E, right? Pike. Oh, it's a type of fish. That's why I wasn't... Wait. What is pike? Okay. No, I think pike is spelled P-I-K-E. Wait. Pike is a fish. How do you spell pike? Weapon. Okay, it is also a thrusting spear. I don't think pikes look like this spear kind of spear, though, do they? I don't know. I guess it's a spear. All right, we're gonna go pike and spike. So we're gonna put S, which we're in the den. I think that's probably right. It is pike. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here, and we have a thing to do. All right. This is the last one we're doing before I take our first break of the day. You spit on the devs. Pike is both a fish and a polearm. All right. So this color is purple. So how do I get? What does pink do again? Okay, it turns them around. So I need both of these oranges to become purples. So if I do that, that'll get that one purple. Okay, we got 4 purples now. Got it. Oh, wow. A again. All right. A is the word. So, like, so far, ESPNs, I feel like I'm not making words with these letters I'm getting, so I'm quite worried that once I even get all the letters, it's going to become another cipher that I'm going to have to use the numeric cores for, which is mind-bogglingly complicated. But we only have 16 steps left. I have one blessing of the month left. A month left. I think I might need to start a new day, camp out in the secret passage one more time, and do a drafting thing where my entire goal is to get as many steps as possible. But before we do that, I'm gonna send Trish use restroom. GG cookie time. We're making progress. Thank you for the help, chat, for these totally not obtuse puzzles. When we come back, I'll probably head back down towards the secret passage, get whichever rooms I can, so I can camp out, and tomorrow get extra steps. But y'all enjoy chair ad time. We'll be back in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.